Alright, boys. You guys know what episode it is today? It's the TWAB episode. I don't do these, ever, but this is an important one. Because when I read through this the first time, I didn't really read through it. So, nothing I really care. Crucible and the future. So, we will define our goals for the Crucible ecosystem. We're updating the Crucible playlist structure and to streamline our Crucible offerings and help focus our Crucible population. Collapsing Control and Clash into a single quick play playlist. This was needed long before, but that's not good enough. Bringing some of our lesser played game modes into a weekly rotation. We're introducing a new Crucible seal and bringing engram focusing to Lord Shax to give players ways to engage with Crucible rewards. In Lightfall, we'll be expanding engram focusing to include other weapons, armor sets, Crucible, Iron Banner, and Trials and more. This is good, but I wish we got it in Season 19. I don't like how this says in Lightfall. So, guess they're doing it, but not the best. In Season 19, Iron Banner will get a new mode, Legacy Armor set, and Veteran Guardians should recognize. Yes, it's the King Full Armor set, and we'll come back to this. We're updating our matchmaking techniques between skills, connection, and team size to provide better experience in Crucible. This starts with quick play and will roll out to more playlists over time. We're also tuning quitter suspension paraments for quick play. We're testing new matchmaking techniques and trials to hopefully provide a better experience to solo and duo fire team without the need for freelance. Freelance should be gone, and they should just make it so it's better for solo and duo experience. This will also help us in re-releasing the Flawless pool for Season 20 and beyond. I'm gonna be honest, Bungie, my personal thing is just remove the Flawless pool. It's not needed. We're bringing more maps to Crucible over the next year. 2 maps are returning from earlier Destiny 2, and a brand new map is being added during this year of Lightfall. What? That's 3 maps. Okay. We're introducing competitive division to act our ranked Crucible space for players to test their skill. This is not the best start, but sure. Player experience goals. Casual Crucible, quick play, rotator, and labs. Find fair game, make friends, and stay as long as you're having fun. Iron Banner. Week-long celebration for PvP in Destiny that draws in everyone. Provide your skill and build against worthy rivals. So high stakes pro-am tournaments, okay. That's what they're comparing Trials of Osiris to, sure. Ranked play, fair matches, measure yourself, growth you can see and feel. Stakes are always high. Private games make the game you want. They should change private games into Forge. No cap. That's what they should do. So, Season 19 playlist updates. We began our journey in Crucible updates, blah blah blah, but the changes. Starting Season 19, the screen you follow in options. So, this is what the screen is going to look like. This is now 6v6 quick play. This is now a playlist with control and clash. Loose skill-based matchmaking should be removed. Weekly rotation / FFA. Rotators weekly between Momentum, Mayhem, Team Scorch, Rift, Rumble. I guess, but that means Rumble is just gone. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh well. That's not what I like to see. Skill-based matchmaking is so bullshit. Competitive division / freelance 3v3. This is now a playlist, random picking from survival, rift, and showdown. Rift? I'm reading that right. Rift? These modes showcase a vary of playstyle designed to show how good you really are. Use a new sbmm setting built using concepts we developed for loose sbmm tuning, but tighten it to more closely against your skill. The problem about this is there's going to be a lot of bad connections, but at the same time, this is good. This is what an sbmm playlist should be. Crucible Labs uses sbmm, which is also why I'm not going to play 6v6. I'm just going to play Crucible Labs. The Crucible screen will also update during limited PvP events. Trials of Osiris, when Trials is active, it replaces Crucible Labs. Trials uses ticket-based matchmaking, that's fine. Iron Banner, 6v6 freelance. When Iron Banner is active, it will replace quick play. This is good. This is actually a good change. Iron Banner is going to be moved to sbmm during Season 19. Guess laggy matches. Here's an example of what Crucible directory will look like. Okay, this looks fine, and this is okay. Okay, Crucible rewards. Starting Season 19, players will have new triumphs and new titles to chase. Achieve Platinum Division in any season. Okay, so Platinum is the way you unlock the title. That's really the big takeaway. Lord Chat focusing. Crucible engrams will be virtual currency and live exclusively on the rank of progression bar on Lord Shacks. Crucible engrams may be opened individually by player directly on Shack. Directly on Shacks. So I mean, there's a lot of good options. The only one I really care to focus is Frozen Orbit. So this looks good. It's literally what the other vendors look like. So wait, so if you open it, you will just get random. Okay, that's a good change. Introducing Iron Banner Fortress. So there's a new Iron Banner game mode. The real fun begins when Keitel gets involved, but we'll leave some of that for first-hand experience when Iron Banner comes out. January. What? January 3rd? That's so long. Yeah, Iron Banner rewards. They're bringing back the Taken King armor set. Alright, they're bringing back the slug and the auto. I'm gonna take a guess. It's this auto rifle. Ormion's Anvil. And I'm guessing it's the Gonor's Axe because it's the only slug that's been in Iron Banner, right? So that's two cool weapons. New matchmaking techniques. This is where it gets interesting. Called dynamic skill range. At high level, this feature increases the skill window of our system looks for when matches if you are in a low population skill bracket or during a particular low population time. The intention here is to increase the window enough to give you those playing at a low population time additional good connection to choose from without harming skill balance significantly. This is the next step in our evolution to lose SBMM. Okay. That sounds better, but I still don't buy the SBMM, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes in January, okay. Lower the amount of suspension time handed out for serial quitting in quick play playlists, added the amount of time remaining to suspension messages, and made the message trigger when clicking on the note if you want to know how much time you have left before you can play again. The information is now available. As we continue to roll out both the new matchmaking techniques, FBMM and dynamic skill ranges, which addresses many of the players' feedback surrounding SBMM in quick play. Personally, I think they should remove SBMM and quitter penalty, two easy changes, and just make it CBMM. Because CBMM is just the most casual connection you can have. I guess if Bungie don't want that, if you want to be connected with someone in Africa and you live in the US, that's fine. That's the way I look at it. Hopefully the changes they're making will make it better. Trials of Osiris, we have a new machine gun and a 140 hand cannon for grabs. I'm hoping this 140 hand cannon is just like spare ration. Additionally, we're looking for FBMM into Trials of Osiris. What's FBMM? So, fuck bitches, make money. Flawless-based matchmaking, is that what they want to? If that's what they're into, if FBMM is flawless-based matchmaking, I forgot what it meant. By introducing these matchmaking changes to the playlist, we're looking to provide a larger scene of fairness for smaller fire teams and eliminate the need for flawless node. Solos can match solos or fit into a team of duos. Fire teams of 3 will match fire teams of 3. That's a good change, I guess. While we won't change the flawless pool in Season 19, we are working on a change to remove the flawless pool but still provide a connection that work on Trials reputation rewards. For the Year of Lightfall, okay. The past year, we saw returning maps, Eternity and Vostok. Yeah, fuck you, Bungie. One of the maps is Destiny 1, Cathedral of Dust, and a brand new map set from the Throne World, Disjunction. Much of a focus this year was a map contested was to give players some larger spaces for sniping, okay, and a bit of range for pulse rifle and scout rifles. And yeah, that went like shit, Bungie. Thank you. For the upcoming year, we are plan to bring back 2 more maps from Destiny 2. We're just starting to production a brand new map which is expected to release in the Year of Lightfall. We don't want... You saw how bad Disjunction was. Eternity is a fine, okay map. Vostok is not a good map. Cathedral of Dust is way too big, and that's the problem. They're way too big and nothing's happening. People just sitting in the back. It's a sleep fest. Those maps are, last year's maps are fucking dog shit, and everyone is saying this. Competitive division. After changes to Trials of Osiris, Gambit, and Iron Banner the last few seasons, we know we had to look at our ranked play experience next. Every big game out there has a competitive aspect to it, which is why they're doing great. If there was just casual game modes, then no one will give a fucking shit. Goals for competitive division. All players can find variety of balanced matches and feel competitive. So, in Season 19, we are removing Glory and adding 3v3 ranked playlist, competitive division, blah blah blah. And the divisions will be Copper, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Adept and Ascendant. They look pretty good. I like the Ascendant one, which is why I'm going for it. At the start of Season 19, we'll placement series during blah blah blah. First season, the highest you can be placed is Gold 3. In the future, you will be placed closer to your previous competitive divisions. Okay. As you continue your division, blah blah blah, adjusting on major factors, match outcome, whether you win or lose, division inflation, deflation, how far below the division you're compared to your skill, matches performance, how well you perform to a match basis, player to lobby, skill delta, how skill comparison to everyone else in the match. Okay, that's things that you need to make sure you check. If a player gain enough rating above between the subdivisions X, Gold, and Y, automatically enter the next subdivision. Same goes for moving down subdivisions. Okay. If you gain enough ranking, blah blah blah, you'll enter a promotion series where you must win 2 out of 3 games to promote it to the next division. Really? Is this the way they're doing it? Similar, if you lose rating more, blah blah blah, you enter a regulation series where you must win 2 or 3 games to remain in the current division. Okay, seems fair. Upon reaching gold or higher, your division rating is subject to decay on a weekly basis. You'll lose rating if you haven't played enough matches recently. This is fair. We'll be doing a small interquest to demonstrate the competitive division. Okay. So the rewards. Your current division gives you a multiplier. So bronze and copper gives 1, silver gives 1.1, gold gives 1.2, and so forward to ascendant, which gives 1.5. This looks good. And then every thorn has a rose. So they're adding rose back. Not what I wanted or asked for, but cool. Rose is coming back. Hybrid fires like a 140 handkin, but allows you to move like a 150. Perks is built for popular consistency perks assigned to highlight 3v3 play, random roll, gain grips instead of origin traits. How do you earn this though? You complete a competitive division intro quest per character. That's it. Play competitive division, earn once per week on characters. This is fine, but you should be able to... Every time you rank up a division, I feel like you should drop one. I'm not gonna lie. Once per week is not enough. Or 3 per week. We aren't done here. In season post-Lightfall, we are expecting to get few further cosmetics rewards for competitive division. We are still working on the details. I'm guessing it's gonna be ornaments for Rose. Yeah. I have some personal takes to take on this. My problem is mainly the fact that there is ability problems in this game and unbalanced guns that Bungie don't want to talk about. I'm hoping whenever we get the ability and weapon changes on the TWAB that they're good, because we need a lot. I know they posted a ability one, but we need the weapons TWAB soon as possible, because this is fine. This is definitely going to make it better on many ways, but the problem is if the weapon changes aren't good, then the meta won't be good, and that leads to the playlist being dog shit. Bungie, I hope you know this. The main factor is meta. And also, I want to point out that we're only getting 3 maps in Lightfall, 2 returning from Destiny 2, and 1 new one. If they go for long range maps, that's going to be a problem, because many people are not into that. Snipers works on every single map if you know how to play with it. But I noticed how they said Rift in a competitive game mode. This is gonna feel a lot like Halo. I hope you guys know this. Mostly Bungie's idea is they sunset weapons and then they reuse them later. Just keep this in mind. This is how they've been going ever since Beyond Light came out. Bungie's main factor of bringing people back is nostalgia. Oh, Rose, this is so cool. And sure, it might feel good, but I'm not happy about that. And also, yeah, I still have this statement, SBMM should not be a thing, and flawless pull should not be a thing. Except for that, I'm happy with the changes. And I want you to know your opinions on this matter, because, yeah, there's a lot. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Remember this, if you want to talk to me personally, you can join my Discord. I will respond to any message. And, yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you around, my baby boys.